Special thanks to Patreon supporter Martino14 for making this tutorial possible. Before we go ahead and jump into the tutorial, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to this video's sponsor. Big shout out to the Coldest Water. These guys have made an amazing branded Coldest Water bottle. It is amazing. For those of you guys that don't know, I live in Tucson, Arizona. It gets extremely hot. In the past month, it's been starting to get up in there into the high 90s. I work on the outside a lot. I work in hot conditions and stuff like that, and this water bottle has kept my water cold the whole time. I've woken up with ice still in my water bottle after filling it the day before. It is phenomenal. I don't know what they do, whatever, but this thing works so good, and I wouldn't advertise a product if I wasn't actually fully confident in it. This water bottle was sent to me for free by them, which is really cool. They even went ahead and engraved it with my YouTube channel as well. But I'm actually probably going to end up picking up an even bigger one because I just love this product so much. Definitely recommend checking it out, guys. It's starting to get into summer. A lot of you guys might be looking for water bottles, going back to school. You know, nobody likes water that's hot. Everybody likes their water cool, and the Coldest water bottle does just that. It keeps your water cold for long periods of time, and the best thing about it is that it has a year-long warranty where if you buy it, you don't like it, you can return within a year and get your money back. But this thing is built to last. It's strong, durable. I've dropped it a couple times, and this thing has no signs of being torn up. Compared to Hydro Flask and all those other Yetis and stuff like that, this thing blows them out of the water in its insulation capabilities and also its durability, which my Hydro Flask I had before was dropped a couple times and had multiple dents and stuff like that, and this thing has held up just fine. Definitely recommend checking them out. Their product links are going to be down in the description. They do a weekly giveaway that you can enter, so you can try to get one of these bottles for free. And as well as if you do want to support the channel and you are interested in picking yourself up a Coldest Water, you can go ahead and use my affiliate link and use code GAR10 for 10% off your order. So definitely recommend checking out. It supports the channel, and you guys get a really cool water bottle and one that's going to last you a very long time. So definitely recommend checking them out. Again, a big thanks to Coldest Water for making this video, or sponsoring this video. And with that, let's go ahead and move on with the rest of the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be going ahead and building the Fennek with the Stinger missile system. The Fennek, named after the Fennek, a species of desert fox, or LGS Fennek, with the LGS being short for Lecher Gepanzer Spywagen in German, or what translates to Light Armored Reconnaissance Vehicle, is a four-wheeled armored reconnaissance vehicle produced by the German company Cross Maffei Wegmann and Dutch Defense Vehicle Systems. The Turkish company FNSS Defense Systems acquired the right for the licensed production in 2004. It was developed for both the German Army and the Royal Netherlands Army to replace their current vehicles. The version we have here in front of us is a vehicle here equipped with a Stinger missile system, so designed to be an anti-aircraft type of variant of the vehicle. So yeah, pretty cool vehicle and a nice vehicle to add to our German lineups. And also, if you are looking for a Netherlands version, you also have a Netherlands capable Fennek as well. So yeah, pretty cool vehicle. I did do a tutorial for the Fennek a long time ago, so this is kind of a completely redesign from it, with the chassis and the vehicle base and all that stuff. So you probably will be seeing an update for the Fennek hopefully coming very soon, at least the standard version, I should say. But yeah, overall, really nice looking vehicle, and one that really will make a good addition to any of those militaries. Anyways, before we go ahead and take a look at the vehicle, I want to go and give a big thanks to Patreon supporter Martino14 for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more than you guys already do, feel free to check my Patreon page. Link is always in my video descriptions, where you can go and pledge a small amount to the channel, and in doing so, earn a vehicle request you're choosing. It really helps support the work I do on my channel, and is very greatly appreciated, so definitely feel free to check it out if you are interested. And that, let's go ahead and move into taking a look here at the vehicle. So starting off with, we have the base vehicle here, which is the Fennek. It's a very interesting vehicle, kind of has a really interesting cab, kind of futuristic type looking, very kind of big windows here and these little kind of long side windows, so kind of a unique vehicle in that type of regard. It's a pretty bare bones vehicle, pretty minimalistic, just kind of like a little box here and all that stuff. But you have all the front details here, side mirrors, all that stuff, and pretty much the whole vehicle system, or the whole vehicle extends back like so. And you can see here, this is kind of like the normal Fennek, and the difference here is really the Stinger missile system here mounted on the top. So overall, pretty interesting vehicle, and one that'll make an awesome addition to kind of any convoys or something like that you may be wanting to build, especially with the German or Royal Netherlands militaries. Anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial here by going ahead and starting with our first layer. Alright guys, so go ahead and move into our first layer here. We're going ahead and start with layer 1. For layer 1 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down 2 polished black stone stairs, back to back like this, to go ahead and make the start of our wheel here. We then want to go and go to the front stair. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak trapdoors over, then a polished black stone upside down stair, and an air stair going back like that on the vehicle. We then want to go and go back from these stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dark oak trapdoors back, and an air 2 polished black stone upside down stairs like so. And then coming off this stair here, going to the side, 1, 2, 3 dark oak trapdoors, an air polished black stone set of upside down stairs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dark oak trapdoors going toward the front there. We can then go ahead and fill in the whole base here with dark oak trapdoors here for the bottom of the vehicle. And once we have this all complete, that's going to pretty much wrap up what we have there for layer 1. So pretty simple stuff here. Here's what it looks like from up above. And that right there is going to pretty much do it for layer 1. Let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 2. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our next layer, we're going ahead and moving into layer number 2. For layer 2 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and start by placing down 2 polished blackstone stairs back to back on top of these 2 polished blackstone upstone stairs. So this is going to go ahead and basically make each one of our wheels like so. Then going to the front here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green terracotta blocks across, followed by a row 3 of dark oak upstone stairs coming off those blocks. Then coming off the stairs here, we're going to place down an item frame to both sides, and then in that item frame, we're going to place down a green bed, rotated so that the pillow is facing toward the outsides. And if we are on Java, we can go ahead and also place down a dark oak sign on the side of the stair as well. If you're on Bedrock, you're not able to place a sign and item frame in the same block space. If that's the case, just go ahead and place down the item frame, and same goes for the rest of the build. So always kind of prioritize doing the item frame over the sign. Anyways, after that, we're going to go ahead and place down a item frame on top of these 2, or come off the front there of those 2 stairs, and then we're going to place down a tripwire hook in the item frames and rotate them so they're facing downwards. After that, we're going to take our green terracotta, we're going to place down a row of 3 across, followed by a second row of 3 across, and then after that second row of 3, we're going to place down a stripped spruce wood block to both ends, followed by an item frame on the sides of those blocks, and then in those item frames, we're going to place down polished andesite, like so. And we then want to place down a spruce wood sign on the side of those blocks again, being on Java. We're going to go then place down another row of 3 of green terracotta across the center here, followed by a spruce wood upside down stair to both sides. And we're going to go then place down a row of 5 of green terracotta, a second row of 5, and then a third row of 5 after that. We're going to go then place down 2 rows of 3 of green terracotta, filling the space between those stairs there, followed by a row of 3 of dark oak with upside down stairs across the center. Actually, sorry, it's going to be a row of 2 to the left side, followed by a polished blackstone upside down stair over here to the right side, and then a polished upside down corner stair coming off the left or the right side, and then over here to the left side, a dark oak with upside down corner stair, like so. After that, we're going to place down an item frame on those 2 corner stairs there. We're going to then place down red concrete blocks in those item frames, and again, it being on Java, we're going to place down a dark oak sign on the sides of those stairs as well. So just like that. After that, we want to go and then place down an item frame coming off those 2 stairs there, and we're going to go then place down a tripwire hook in the item frame and rotate it so it's facing downwards, like so. And after we have that all done there, that is going to wrap up what we have there for the structure for this layer. I'm going to go ahead and grab some materials we'll need. I'll show you guys how to make those banner wheels there, which I think are an awesome addition to kind of make the wheels a little bit more beefier. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab those materials for those banners. I'll show you guys how to make them. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into making these banners. So these banners here are super simple to make. To go ahead and get started, we're going to need a loom, obviously, 2 black banners, 2 green dye, and 4 black dye. We're going to place down a loom like so. We're going to go into our loom, place our black banners, and our green dye. We're going to do a line over here on the left side with our green dye vertically. And then for our second banner, we're going to do a line vertically on the right side. We're going to go and then place each one of these banners back into our loom and take our black dye. We're going to do the line horizontally on the bottom here with black dye and the line horizontally across the top there with black dye. And we're going to do the same thing here for this banner. So just like this, we go ahead and create these 2 banners like so. And these here are just going to go ahead and go on the sides of these 2 polished black stone stairs, like so. And after that's all done there, that's going to basically wrap up what we have here for layer 2 for the build. And from there, we're going to go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 3. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to take our green terracotta and we're going to place down a row of 5 of blocks across the front here like so. We then want to place down a green stained glass pane in the corners here, and then a row of 3 mossy cobblestone walls across the center like so. We're going to place down an item frame, come off those 2 glass panes, snowball in the item frames, and then to the sides here, we're going to place down a item frame, orange bed rotate on side, and a dark oak wood sign like that over the block, and same thing over here, just like this. After that, we want to go and then take our green terracotta, we're going to place down 2 rows of 3 across the center here, and we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood upside down stair to basically facing each other, 2 of them like this over the stairs to go and create the fenders there. After that, we're going to then place down a spruce wood stair here on top of this block to both sides, row 3 of green terracotta across the center, and we then want to go and place down a stripped spruce wood block behind that stair again to both sides like so, and we can go ahead and take our black concrete and fill in the space in the center here if you want, but we'll just go and take green terracotta and fill that in as not really that big of a deal. We're going to then place down an item frame here next to this stair, and in that item frame we're going to place down a polished andesite block and also a spruce wood sign on the side there. Same thing over here on this side, just like that. After that's all done, we want to go and then place down a tripwire hook, cut off the side of this block here to both sides, and then going back we're going to go and take our green terracotta, we're going to place down a row of 5 across, followed by a second row of 5, a third row, a fourth, and a 5th row of 5 going all the way toward the back here like so. And actually, sorry, it's going to be also a 6th row going back. On the side of these rows here, we're just going to take some dark oak wood trapdoors, and we're just going to place down a row of 6 of dark oak wood trapdoors. We're going to make sure we close them along the sides here of the vehicle. So like that. And then on the back here, we're going to start from the left side. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3 green stained glass panes, and then 2 black stained glass panes over here to the right side like so. And once we have that all done there, that is going to complete what we have there for layer number 3 for the build. And with that, we'll go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 4. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 4. For layer 4, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and go to our center 3 green terracotta blocks in this row of 5 in the front. We're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak wood trapdoors on top there. We're going to go then place down a dark oak wood fence gate on top of this green terracotta block, open up to the sides like so. And then we're going to place down a zombie head coming off the side of those fence gates like so. Once that's done, on top of the zombie head here, we're going to place down a zombie head here at a slight angle on top of those heads, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and leave that for right now. Actually, we can go ahead and also do the feature here as well, just so that we can kind of knock it out and get rid of it. We're going to go ahead and use ourselves the debug, or the give command to give us a debug stick. And we're going to go ahead and use a debug stick here to basically kind of change the properties of a lever to place it down on top of this fence gate. So we're just going to go ahead and do this to both sides here. So just like this. And what we want to do here is we want to go take our debug stick. We're going to select the face to the floor for both of these. And then we want to go and change the facing. So selected facing, we're going to go and rotate this until it is facing toward our zombie head. Same thing over here, like so. And that will basically conclude those 2 sides there and make our side mirrors. After that, we're going to go and take our nether brick stairs. We're going to place down a row of 3 across this space here, followed by a row of 3 of black stained glass blocks directly behind those stairs. We're also going to go ahead and place down a narrow brick wall coming off both ends of that row of 3 there. We then also want to place down a dark oak wood trapdoor on top of these dark oak wood upside down stairs, like down on both sides. Going back from the walls here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair, dark oak wood top slab, and then a narrow dark oak wood upside down stair to both sides, like so. And then in the center space here, we're just going to fill this in with 3 rows of 3 of black stained glass. So 1, 2, and 3, like that. After that, taking our green terracotta, we're going to place down a row of row of 5 of green terracotta going across here. We're going to then place down a second row of 5, a third row, a 4th row, and a 5th row going back like so. On the sides of this 5th row, we're going to go and grab ourselves an item frame. We're going to place down an item frame on both ends, and we want to go and then place down a tripwire hook in the item frame, rotated facing downwards like so. Same thing over here as well, just like that. After that's done, we're going to then place down a dark oak wood stair on the 2 corner blocks here, and the space in between those stairs, we're going to place down mossy cobblestone walls. We then want to place down an item frame coming off the fronts of the stairs, and then a red bed in the item frames, rotated so the pillows facing inwards like so to both sides, and then a dark oak wood sign coming off the face here of these dark oak wood stairs like that, again being on Java. And with that all complete there, that's going to wrap up what we have there for layer 4. With that, we're going to move into our final layers here, which are going to basically consist of layers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So with that, let's go ahead and move into our last final layers, layers 5 through 9. One thing I did forget to mention is up here on the front of the vehicle also, we do want to go ahead and place down an item frame on this mossy cobblestone wall, a black concrete block in the item frame, and a dark oak wood sign there. So that right there is something we do want to add on. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and now move into layer 6 here. Layer 5 through 9. For these layers to go ahead and get started with, we're going to place down a spruce wood trapdoor on top of this glass block here, followed by a green carpet to both sides. And we want to go ahead and place down a row of 5 of green carpet across after that. We're going to then place down 2 spruce wood trapdoors there to both sides. And we then want to place down a green terracotta block here in the center, dark oak wood up and down stair like that. We're going to then place down another spruce wood trapdoor to both ends there, and we want to go ahead and place down 2 redstone repeaters in these open spaces like that, kind of with the levers or with the notches flicked apart. After we have that all done there, we want to go and then place down a lever coming off this block here, and we then want to go ahead and take our dark oak wood slabs on the sides here. We're going to skip a space and go back 1, 2, 3 dark oak wood slabs, then a dark oak wood stair over here, 1, 2, 3 slabs, and then a dark oak wood stair. We then want to place down a dark oak wood sign coming off this slab going forward to both sides here. And then in the center here, we're just going to place down a row 3 of spruce wood slabs, second row 3, a third row, and a fourth row, like that. After that's done, we want to go and then place down a wither skeleton skull on top of these dark oak wood stairs. And we're going to then place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this mossy cobblestone wall. And then going up from the fence post, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4, and rods up just like that. After that's all done, going ahead and working on our missile launcher system to go and finish the build off. We're going to start off by going ahead and placing down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this stair here. And we're going to then place down a item frame. So we'll grab an item frame from our creative menu here. We're going to place down an item frame coming off that wall, a black concrete block, and then a dark oak wood sign in the or over the item frame like so. Then to the sides here, we want to go and start off by going ahead and grabbing a fence gate. And we're going to place down a fence gate coming off this wall. Or actually, sorry, it's going to be a green terracotta block back from the wall, and then the fence gates here to the sides. Like so. And then come off the fence gate going forward, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood top slabs. And then going to the back here, we're going to place down 2 top slabs going back. And in the center, on top of this lever, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall. After that, though, we're going to take our item frames. We're going to place down 2 item frames on the front here. And those item frames, we're going to go and place down a stone block. And then coming off these item frames back here, we're going to place down, or on these, coming off those dark oak wood top slabs, we're going to place down item frames, and then place down black concrete in those item frames, dark oak wood signs on the sides of the slab. Same thing up here in the front. And after that, we're going to go and place down a row of 4 of signs all the way along the side here. So same thing over here. Like so. And then after that, we're going to take our trapdoors and carpet. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Trapdoors like so, and then a green carpet on top of those 2 top slabs like so. And after that's all complete there, that is going to basically wrap up what we have there for layers 5 through 9. And with that, that's going to complete my tutorial here for the LGS Fennek with the Stinger missile system. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this build and are able to put it to good use. If you guys do use this build, I say you guys give me proper credit for the build. This can be a thing from the side of the build, link to my channel or this video if this does appear in your social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for it, you're free to use it for projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. Again, a big special thanks to Patreon supporter Martino14 for making this tutorial possible. And as always, feel free to check out my Patreon page. Link is always in the video descriptions. With that though, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been your 2F4, and I'll see you guys next time.